One of the most common questions I'm getting in my comment section is what crafting guild do I join and how does crafting even work? So in this video, I'll be going over all the basics to get you started in crafting. You can join a crafting guild as soon as you hit level 11 in a major town, and there's 6 crafting guilds in this game. You can actually join all of them across all your free characters because each of your character can join 2 guilds. So with free characters, you can join all 6 of them. So what you will see I've done is that I've ran a different characters to level 11 and I've parked them at Bamboo Village, and I'll just join like 2 guilds and that's it. And then I'll do it again for another characters and do it again for another characters. All the crafting guild kind of work the same. You provide them with the material and you get a certain amount of guild points. When you filled up the entire guild rating, you can level up and then you can craft more stuff. So in general, you want to be basically just crafting stuff so you can level them so that you can eventually craft bigger on higher level item. And of course, with the new region, when the level 45 package, there's going to be the moon water region, so even more stuff going to get unlocked and your guild is going to be able to go up to level 3 instead of just level 2. You can see that pretty much all the crafting guild uses the exact same material. You have your specific material and then elemental powder, jewel powder, wood fragment, right? And across the other guild, you use a different basic material, elemental powder, jewel powder, wood fragment. And obviously you get them just from the basic merchant. You can come here, you can exchange your 30 broken crystals for the Dragon Express material selection box, and this gives you all the elemental powder, jewel powder, and wood fragment. And then the other material, you get them from monster drop, or you can buy them from the merchant, although it is quite expensive. There's 2 main type of crafting guild. One is for buff, which are the food guilds, and the other one for gear. So Radiant Ring, Forge Keeper, or the Shield Warden are for gear. The most important thing when it comes down to crafting, especially on your alts, is how trading works. Some of these items are completely untradeable. So for example, the accessories design are not tradeable. You can't craft this on your alt characters and then send it to your main, or you can't craft this and sell it on the market. It doesn't work, right? You will see that it's not available on the market because they're not sellable. So if you want to have the accessories, you have to craft it yourself. The other stuff, the psychic, are tradable and you can sell these on the market, and you can see them on the market under equipment, transfer material, psychic right here. You can see they're all sellable. Earthseer is one of the best late game crafter in the entire game. You make 3 major things: Sealing Charm, which is really good and really important, and you can just use Sealing Charm to like level up your entire guild. And then you also make Buff Charm, which are these life drink. There's one for the first region, one for Cinderland, and of course eventually they're going to be one for the Moon Water region, and finally of course the Revival Charm. Revival Charm is really good. You can use these in dungeons or raid if you die, and it will instantly revive you, and they basically give you a second chance or a second life, and are extremely important in high level dungeons like eventually the level 50 Narrow Labyrinth or the Tree. The reason why Sealing Charm is so good is because you need them for selling like a lot of things. If you check on the auction house, there are these like chests that give you mythic badges, and you will open these to get a random mythic badge. And let's say you open one that you don't like, the way you will have to sell them is you have to reseal them. If you check out how people are selling Soul Badge and Mystic Badge on the auction house and you click on it, you can actually see these items are sealed and you need to unseal them in order to acquire them, right? The way you seal them is of course with Sealing Charm. This is actually the guild I'm working on right now, the Earthseer. If you see that there's 2, the reason is because the bottom one is faster. It only takes 5 minutes, but it costs more. It costs 1 gold 50 silver here, where this one takes 4 hours, but it only costs 10 silver. So that's the only difference. This is one of the go-to crafting guild for endgame. Similar concept with the potion guild. You make these like buff potion that, well, you can generate threat or you give you a shield. You basically pop these at the beginning of the fight and they give you a little bit of extra stat to make the fight more stable. And again, this is also a pretty good one for late game. For buff items, so like food and charm and stuff like that, the similar concept apply. You'll see that at the very bottom, there are these chest version instead. These cost more to craft in terms of per item, but these make them tradable. So you can trade the chest item. Once again, you'll see these on the market. So if you go to like consumable, potion, you'll see that people are selling the chest version instead of the individual item, because the chest crafting version is the tradable one, and then these one are not tradable. in order to trade between your account, you can use the mail features. So if you come to the Vote NPC and you hit the mail button, you can type in the characters you want to send material to, and you can see that you can send stuff across. So I can send essence, like the boss essence, or I can send stuff like the material from the crafting guild. So this is how you get material across your characters. When it comes down to what actual guild to join, it comes down to your preference. Once again, you can join all 6 of them across 3 characters. But the most important thing to understand is that if you craft these on your main, it will be cheaper than having to craft the box and stuff like that. Or if you don't want to craft the box, you can just buy them on the marketplace. Let's go for each of the guilds, starting off with the most important one, Soul Warden. Soul Warden, as the name implies, makes social related item. And again, of course, these are not tradable, so you can't make these on your ults. However, the most important thing to understand is that on Soul Warden, you can make shield base, which are used to enhance your soul shield, and these items are bound to account. That means if I make them on my characters like this one, I can send them over to my main. And so this make it that Soul Warden is going to be the #1 choice to go to when it comes down to crafting guild on your ult characters. So this is going to be the go-to choice on your ult. Radiant Ring, kind of the same concept as Soul Warden, except it is for accessories, so you make accessories design or accessories psychic. Forge Keeper, exact same concept, you make weapon design instead of accessories or soul shield, and again, weapon psychic. But in addition to that, you can make monster stone as well, which are going to slot into your weapon. The monster stones are these things where when your weapon have a slot or your accessories, you can put them in here. The way you do it actually is you click manage equipment, and then at the bottom there is this Monster Stone button, and you can see like running a specific combo of Monster Stone give you specific effect. Make sure you're using this button when you're putting it in because you have to get specific combo, but these are basically what they're for. So if you want to go for additional effect, or maybe you just want to sell them on the auction house, depending on how much they're worth, right here, if you just want to sell them, they're worth like 90 each maybe, then you can consider going for it. That's if they sell. I have no idea if these actually sell. The same go with the Psych. I think these are a pretty good item to sell, so something worth to consider for sure. Personally, I actually went for Forge Keeper and Earthseer. I actually went to just craft the weapon design because you can dismantle these after for elemental powder back. So I figured it's a little slightly more efficient to craft these since like you get a small refund. Obviously, you can craft these to sell, but the question is like, is anyone actually buying them? So that would be the fun question to ask. And of course for Earthseer, I'm crafting the Sealing Charm just because I think they're very, very useful. I actually end up getting the Desert Soul Badge for Rolling Typhoon as well as the Moonwater Mystics Badge for Rolling Typhoon as well. So I could sell these, but of course I have to seal them, and it would cost 15 Sealing Charm to seal them. Alternatively, I could also sell the one I'm using, which are the Stormcliff Fatal Blade one. These are all really, really good. This for Lightning Blade Dancers, and then these two are for Wind Blade Dancers. So I'm going to consider selling one of these two, and I'm going to need Sealing Charm for it. So that's why I'm crafting the Sealing Charm in order to sell these. I think these two will be pretty good. I got pretty lucky on getting these one that are really, really, really good. Oh, by the way, if people are asking where do these badges come from, they come from the coin exchange merchant right here. And by salvaging Pay Outfit, you can get the Mystic Badge Powder. And you can buy this. I bought 2 of these and I got pretty lucky. And the other badge come from the Desert Soul Badge chest, which you get by salvaging the outfit you get from the wheels. And then you get the fragment, and then you can buy that. And I also got pretty lucky on those, so... As always, thanks for watching. Liking the video would really help me out, and of course subscribe as well for more Blade and Soul video. So goodbye.